Now, before we get started on how to pour, let's talk about water that we're using. We tend to use single filter water because it's readily available and also it's consistent. If you happen to have a multi-filter system at home, you can give it a little try. Sometimes I find because it takes away a lot of its mineral, the water is not as ideal. Some people might choose spring water. Now, spring water also is an ideal choice because it carries a little bit more minerals, so it makes the tea a little bit sweeter and smoother. A glass pot or an illuminating teapot is a great way to gauge your water temperature. Small bubbles like crab eyes is about 75 degrees. Bigger ones, double size of the crab eyes, is about 85 degrees. Full balls is 100 degrees. If you're boiling in a pot, 5 minutes off the stove tends to be around 80 to 85 degrees. And 8 to 10 minutes off will be 70 and 75 degrees. Now, there's several different pouring methods that we use that actually complements different tea types. So one of it is very well known called fixed point low pour. Now, fixed point, that means we're not going to be heating right into the tea. We're not going everywhere. We just want to fix one point, the water to go down like this. Low pour, that means we just keep it consistently in one area. Now, what this does actually is the water goes like this inside here. It's very ideal for tea types like pu-erh, tea pressed, or aged teas, to actually let it penetrate into the water a little bit more evenly that way. So let me just try once more. Fixed point, low pour. In what you pick, so you pick one side. It doesn't have to be here. It can be also closer to you or on the side. But you want to low like this and not onto the tea leaves. Now the next pouring technique is called a fixed point high pour. I love this one because it's very stylish and it's actually, I love seeing the water pour in. Now you want to find a point that you're comfortable with. Again, it can be here, it can be here, doesn't matter. But you want to fix, that means you're not circulating, you're not just going all over the place. You'll find one point that you're comfortable with, so you want to pour and then you pour. You see how it's rolling like that? This is rotating, is help to penetrate into the leaf as well as open up its fragrance. Now, very ideal for tea types like Iron Buddha. I do have Iron Buddha here, and see it's unfolding. So once more, fixed point, high pour. You want to find a point, and then bring this up. Okay, and then the next one is, we call it circular motion pouring. Now this one, a lot of you may have seen this done many times from me. It's very ideal for tea type that are white tea, green tea, that are delicate teas. So this one, it's not a fixed point, that means you're circulating, like so. Now you don't need to go super low or high. You're doing just above, I'm doing about 3 to 4 inches above the gaiwan here, and you let the tea slowly absorb, penetrate into the water. What we're doing here is, you're not heating the tea, you let the tea slowly infuse. Remember, this is delicate tea. You want to pamper it as much as you can. One of the things that I do not recommend is that you pour directly at it like so. Now, because when you do that, you pour the hot water directly onto the leaves, what happens is some leaves open up quicker and other will open slower. So it gives you a very uneven taste. Then you really lose your tea experience that way. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a comment below. For more tea content, like, subscribe, and share. Cheers.